we made it. We made it, guys. We made it to the last game of the season. This was a long season, bro. Like, I didn't know if we'd ever get here. I really didn't know. I didn't know if we would ever get here. It felt like, man, every week was just, it was a roller coaster. This is the longest roller coaster of a season that I've ever experienced as a Cowboys fan. You have an MVP caliber Dak with a trash, god awful, booty, just dumpster fire, toilet bowl water with doggy horse crap mixed in it type of defense. Get Matt Eberflus out of here. That kind of defense, you got that kind of defense playing with an MVP Super Bowl caliber offense, in my honest opinion. But hey, we got to the last game. Let's react to this. I really didn't even watch this game, so this is really like a really fresh reaction. So let's get it, guys.
So they ruled it a touchback. They have reversed it thanks to replay assist. And now Dallas starts at their own one. Prescott to the air on first down. And out to the 10 goes George Pickens, trying to rip the ball out of his hands, but a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Defensive coordinator Charlie Ballin now has kind of started to use them as chess pieces and move them around throughout the formation.
To the sideline, CeeDee Lamb with the grab and should have the first.
I'm going to pause it here real quick. I really didn't want us to win this game. I just wanted us to get, shame me for wanting us to not to, tank. Like, I do believe that tanking is like a culture killer. However, I did want us to get, at this point, once your season is done, once you're out of playoff contention, like, rest your players, don't go too crazy. Like, you're just trying to finish the season, everybody get healthy, everybody, get your stats, get your money, and, if we lose, if we win, great. If we lose, hey, it is what it is. And if we lose, hey, we might get a better draft position. So I kind of just wanted us to just kind of go out there, try some different things out, and I wasn't really wanting us to get a win here.
Down at the 30-yard line.
It's all going to be based on the protection of this offensive line with this front. That includes the running backs. And with Javonte Williams out today, that'll be the big key.
And a little stumble out of his break. Prescott can't snag it. And Bobby Okereke grabs the loose football. It's a turnover by Dallas.
Yeah, I think I might have saw this piece. I watched like the first drive, and I was just like, they're not playing very good today. So, yeah, Dak fumbles here. I don't even know how that happened. Let's see.
It really looks like we've got, contact with the center as the center reaches. I'm trying to see it, but I don't see anybody step on it. It really looks like Dak Prescott just lost his footing and then dropped the ball. Is there I don't see. Sometimes we'll see a guy that's got a hard reach and he'll step.
Sometimes when Dak falls, it looks like it looks like his ankle or his leg is just about to break every time. Like, he just falls in the most awkward ways. I don't know why. Like, why does Dak fall like that? It just looks like he's about to snap his ankle in half. Knock on wood, man. Knock on wood. I hope nothing ever happens like that again to Dak. But Jesus, it's almost like, you ever see Anthony Davis play, and like every time Anthony Davis jumps or he does something, it just looks like he's about to get hurt. Like, if you watch Anthony Davis play, it's almost like you're expecting him to get hurt because he always lands awkwardly or he like moves in an awkward way. Like, it's just awkward. I don't know what it is, man.
Up on that quarterback's foot, or the guard's pulling and he'll step on that quarterback's foot, but I really didn't see anything there. It looked like he just slipped coming out from under center.
8 straight games for the Giants with over 100 yards rushing. 155 in the win last week. Dart in the pocket, pressure comes, looking down the sideline for Hodgins, who was well covered. That pass incomplete. It's 4th down and 40.
Hey, man, so I saw a tweet and they were like, Eberflus came to the defense before the game and was like, hey, guys, I love you guys. I want you guys to help me. I really want to keep my job, but we can try to work on this defense this offseason. So go out there and perform. I want to be back here next season. Show me something, guys. The defense went out there and they said, F you, Eberflus. But nah, like, I wonder if guys do that on the team. Like, do they sit there and they're like, man, I really want this guy to get fired. I'm about to play like ass. Like, I wonder if they do that. Or, I mean, because the argument to that would be like, do you want to put bad film out there so then like Jerry or like on another team, the actual GM sees your bad film and they're like, bro, you didn't put any effort here. We don't need this on our team. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's interesting thought.
5-yard try for Ben Sauls, the 4th Giants kicker of the year. Jamie Gillen, the holder. And Sauls puts the Giants up early, 3-0. But everybody knows, and it's not even the elephant in the room, it's just they know that defense was a problem this year. And he said, we've got to make changes. It's got to get better. Rumbling up the sidelines, Luke Schoonmaker with another Dallas first down.
That's something that's going to be missing today because you don't have Javonte Williams.
Here's Blue again. Cuts it up right through Big Blue. Blue inside the 10 and down near the 4.
Man, I was wondering all season, like, what happened with Jaden Blue? Because he was pretty solid back at Texas. He did have a fumbling problem at Texas. He did have a fumbling problem. And I'm a Longhorns fan. But he had a fumbling problem there. But he was a pretty solid back. Definitely a lot of speed. So I was wondering why. I mean, Javonte Williams and Malik Davis were both really good this season. So I'm not tripping on it. But, like, I was very curious why Jaden Blue didn't get touches this season. But, hey, that was a good run. Solid run. You see the speed. You see the burst. You see the cut. I like it.
Dane Belton saves the touchdown. 1st and goal, Dallas. Pickens to the bottom of the screen. Lamb and Flanoy to the top of the screen. On 3rd down, fade for Pickens. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Shot.
One thing about Dak, man, he is not a good fade thrower. He's just not. Like, maybe that's why Dez and Dak never really, like, clicked, you know? That's one thing I'll give Tony Romo. Tony Romo could throw that fade. Dak is just not a good fade thrower. It's either too high or it's too low or it's in the wrong spot. Like, he's just not good at throwing the fade. He could throw a lot, and Dak's a good quarterback. He could throw a lot. He could pretty accurate. That sideline, he has a really good sideline ball. Like, but that fade is trash. I don't know what it is.
And Aubrey now 38 straight made inside 50 yards. He ties this one at 3 on 2nd and 6. Dart over the middle finds Darius Slayton, who turns upfield and has a Giants first down, which gives him 1st and 10 from midfield. Dart with pressure coming, gets rid of it. Oshesky up the sideline and out of bounds inside the Dallas 25.
But them boys is not trying to tackle. He's some terrible tackling, man. Them boys are not trying to tackle. And Diggs ain't even out there. You know, we traded Diggs. Hey, I'm not even mad about trading Diggs. Diggs was out there just doing whatever. When he was on the field, he was pretty bad, honestly. You know, there's a lot of different speculation rumors going on right now about Trayvon Diggs. Did he go to a Shy Glizzy concert instead of seeing his family after the Christmas game? Was he going to get cut regardless? You know, that's a good question. He probably thought he was going to get cut regardless. So he was just like, screw it. I'm going to go to my concert. You know, screw it. It's probably what he was thinking.
There are plays to be made in this secondary. It's a lot of pieces in place that haven't had a lot of time playing together.
Here's Dart, lots of time. Now going to scramble. Dart on the run, down the sideline. He'll duck out of bounds at the 10. It's.
Hey, I just want y'all to look at Kenny Clark here. Just look at Kenny Clark. Look at how he's running.
Playing together.
Mind you, he's number 95.
Here's Dart, lots of time. Now going to scramble. Dart on the run, down the sideline.
That boy was not trying to run full speed. He was not running full speed. And the linebackers, as always.
Pieces in place that haven't had
Let's see what the linebackers do.
a lot of time playing together.
Here's Dart, lots of time. Now going to scramble. Dart on the run, down the sideline. He'll duck out of bounds.
Well, they got fooled by the fake. So, hey, man. This is the last game of the season, so I ain't even tripping on it no more.
At the 10, it's 1st and goal. Running by. 3rd and goal. Dart, pressure coming. Gets away from Clowney the first time, but not the second. Jadeveon Clowney, 6.5 sacks on the season. He's.
Hey, Jadeveon Clowney, like I said in other videos, that boy came to play this season. He came to play. He trying to get paid. I respect it. I respect the hell out of that. Hopefully we can keep him. I'm sure there's going to be some other teams trying to poach him, try to get him off our roster. Well, I think he's a free agent. I think we only signed him for a 1-year deal. But hey, he played his ass off this season. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Like honestly, he played a lot better than some of our starters, some of our highly paid starters on our team. Jadeveon Clowney was a dog this season. I ain't gonna lie. He popped on the screen several times.
Signed in Dallas September 14th.
You know, Jadeveon Clowney had kind of that same impact on the defensive guys.
See, they agree too.
A wise veteran player to get some really good tips from.
35-yard try from Souls is good. He's 2 for 2 today.
Continuing to play for the Cowboys next year, he said, I feel like I have so much more left in the tank. This season has really reinvigorated me, and I'm hopeful I can build upon this first year.
Here comes Cavante Turpin exploding down the sideline. Turpin on the run, caught from behind at the 15.
So I thought this man was supposed to be one of the fastest guys in the league. How did he get caught? How did he get caught? Did he slow down?
Build upon this first year.
Here comes Cavante Turpin exploding down the sideline. Turpin on the run, caught from behind at the 15.
I don't know if he just slowed down or if old dude was that fast. Regardless, he should have scored that. That should have been a tub. That should have been a tub.
Art Green with the touchdown-saving tackle, but Cavante Turpin so explosive. The Pro Bowl returner with another big one. And Blue buried in the backfield. Good penetration from Chauncey Golston. Blue up the middle. Blue the burst. His first NFL touchdown.
That looked like a hook 'em horns type celebration. Yeah. But I like it. Hey, he got some speed, man. He got some speed. I like it.
By Brock Hoffman, number 67. The guard, watch him pull the trap inside again, downhill. That is as well blocked a play that you will see down in the red zone in the run game.
Under first-year defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. Dart will throw over the middle to Slayton. Slayton slips a tackle. Slayton's got a first down. And we talk about...
Boy, I've been saying this all season. The tackling has been so trash. Oh my God, that is terrible. That is terrible. And it wasn't like he got juked or anything. Like, you were there.
Matt Eberflus. Dart will throw over the middle to Slayton. Slayton slips a tackle. Slayton.
Just bad tackling, man. Bad tackling, guys. I don't know if that's just bad coaching. Really, I can't even. You know what? You can't blame the coaches for that. That's just bad technique. That's just bad play. Like we have to hold the players accountable. That's terrible, dude. That's terrible.
He's got a first down, and we talk about the struggles defensively. And the former Giant draft pick couldn't make the tackle on third down, and now Tyrone Tracy bouncing to the outside, and Tracy twists forward for a first down. Third down and 5. They can get a first down at the 1. It's Dart looking left, dodging the traffic with a pump fake, and down he goes at the 5. So now Souls looking for his third field goal today. This from 23. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 10-9.
So, I can't even be mad about defense playing because it don't matter. It doesn't matter. So, it feels good to watch the Cowboys when it doesn't matter because you can just watch, critique, and you have there's no fit. Like when they're winning, it feels good. When it doesn't matter, it feels good. It's just watching your team. So I can't even be mad at the defense because they're trash. And if we lose, then it's good for us. So hey, let them run through you. I don't care.
In Dallas, midway through this second quarter.
It was very different. I mean, the way he commanded the sideline with his teammates, there was just a different style of leadership.
Jump pass out to Flanoy. A lot of blockers. He's got a first down at the 45.
And now he's used that.
Again, I'm going to say this. Every time I see Flanoy get the ball, that's wide receiver 3. Keep Pickens. You already got CD. Flanoy's our guy. We need them back. Everybody on offense except for Terrence Steele and oh boy, Nate Thomas. Who else? Everybody on offense except for them two. can stay.
To get some opportunities in the pass game.
Here's Blue on 2nd and 10. Room to run. He's got a first down. Blue, he had 65 yards rushing this season. He has 72 in the first half. Prescott over the middle on the run. It's Bryn Spanford and Brevin Spanford down.
Hey, is Spanford gonna be? I'm starting to dig these catches he's making. He's playing solid. Spanford might be somebody that might be a position battle with Ferg next season. I'm if he can get better and get on the field more, I'd be interested to see some more Spanford. You know, don't hate me. This is not Ferg hate, but Ferg didn't have the greatest season. He started off so hot. That's the crazy part. Ferg was like had the top yards for a tight end for like several weeks this season, and then the fumbles, and he just fell out of trust with Dak. Like, I don't know what happened.
To the 15-yard line.
Yeah, there's a guy out there, George Pickens. You got a little bit of help inside on that slant.
He looked Pickens' way, now on the roll. He'll throw to Pickens at the goal line. There's a flag down at the 14.
On the inside with Dane Bell. You can see right there, he's coming that way. I like what George Pickens does right here. He knows he's got to be on the other side of that first down marker, so he's not giving up too much ground, but they couldn't get it completed.
Peyton with the coverage to help bat it away, and New York.
Dak was running away, so I can't even say that's a bad throw. Just good defense. Good defense.
York takes over.
We got some things that are happening around this defense, but we're only going to make it worse if we're stepping out of our responsibility to try and help someone else.
On 3rd and 5, fits it in to Oshetsky, who secures it for the first down.
Right. Okay, I'm not mad. I promise. I'm not mad. But bro, leave the linebackers here, bro.
Only going to make it worse if we're stepping out of our responsibility to try and help someone else.
On 3rd and 5, fits it in.
Linebackers are just always a step behind, like a step late. I don't know if it's the zone coverage. I don't know what it is. I mean, you already know how I feel about Kenneth Murray. He can. If we don't fire Eberflus at the end of the season, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But fire Eberflus and pack him up with Kenneth Murray. It could be a package deal. Put them together on the same flight. Put their stuff in the same bag, in the same box. Put it all together and get them out. Get them out the facility. I don't want to see them at the Star. They shouldn't have an apartment in Frisco. Nowhere in the DFW should Kenneth Murray and Matt Eberflus be. Keeping it real with you. Keeping it very real with you.
To Oshetsky, who secures it for the first down for New York. Dart with time, jumps that pass to Oshetsky, and down the sideline he goes. Inside the 25 and down to the 23 where Reddy Stewart makes the tackle. 23-yard pickup. 3rd and 16. He wanted the screen and now flips it out to Bellinger. Daniel Bellinger on the run. How about this one? Touchdown Giants. The most unorthodox touchdown pass of the young career of Jaxson Dart.
I like Jaxson Dart. I do. I like Scatterboo. I really like those guys as players. I don't like the Giants. I mean, I don't hate the team that I hate is the Eagles, really. But I don't hate the Giants. They're the Giants. Same division opponent, rival. But what the hell was this pursuit? What was that? What are we watching? This is last game of the season. I do not care. I don't really care what happens. I'm about to mute this because I'm about to commentate through this. Yeah, look at this. Oh, whiff. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 guys. Nobody takes a pursuit angle. This is a tight end, by the way, guys. This is a tight end. So then he takes out that guy. I don't know what this angle is. Kenneth Murray, I don't even know why you're trying. And then all 3 of these guys, maybe he'll block. But these 3 guys all have an angle. They all have a pursuit angle. I know this guy's not that fast, but you take these terrible angles. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a guy sitting in the couch, sitting in a chair watching it, but it seemed like some terrible angles were taken. A lot of low effort here on this play. A lot of bad effort here, I'll be honest with you. Terrible angles, bad effort. But hey, We do not care. You know why? Because everybody, I think, wants Eberflus out. So they ain't even mad about it. They just say, we don't care. If they don't care, I don't care.
One touchdown, Giants! The most unorthodox touchdown pass of the young career.
Back down, and you miss out on that. You got to give him a little bit of a help there. Daniel Bell.
Look at all those blue jerseys, man. I'm just saying. Look at all those blue jerseys that should have made the tackle here.
But now that flip to him brought his eyes and his angle towards the opposite side of the field. Probably lucky to get away from that face mask right there, but you can see how that flip.
Dak Prescott's day and season is done. They're going to go with Joe Milton in the second half.
Yeah, kind of surprised to see that right now with them trailing at halftime. And really,
I wasn't surprised. Why would we keep Dak in for a game that doesn't matter? We're losing. Just take him out. Let's get to the offseason, man. Let's take him out. Like, this game does not matter. They're acting like this is a game that matters for either of these teams. Neither of these teams doesn't matter. Like, maybe if the Giants had a spot, they were trying to win to get into the postseason, maybe we would keep Dak out there just to ruin their chances. I don't even think it's worth it then. Our season's over, their season's over. Why keep your starter out there? Your franchise quarterback.
feel Dak was under pressure or there was fear that he might take a big hit. I think the line has done a good job protecting. They haven't had a lot of plays to get into any type of rhythm. The run game's been good with Jaden Blue, so his record this year and put a number out there for Matthew Stafford, and you kept him clean in the first half. I'm a little bit confused.
3rd and 16. Blue has lost 6 yards on the first 2 carries of the second half, and now Milton from the end zone in trouble. Milton flushed. He's going to tuck it and scramble all the way out near the 19-yard line.
You've got the keys to the...
I like Milton. I think he's a solid backup quarterback. I don't think there's any reason to get rid of him in the offseason. I think he has a strong arm. He has some legs on him. I don't hate Joe Milton as a backup quarterback.
car. It's a Ferrari. Go drive it. He said when we started to see the personality of Patrick Mahomes come out, that's when they had success in KC. He wants that for Jackson.
Dart with pressure from Clowney, able to get away, and he slides down, and then pouncing on the pile was Quinnen Williams, and that's going to tack 15 onto the end.
That's a trash flag. First of all, Clowney gets cleaned here. Look at how Clowney gets cleaned up here.
When we started to see the personality of Patrick Mahomes come out, that's when they had success in KC. He wants that for Jackson.
Jeez. But then look at the effort by Jadeveon Clowney. This is why I want him on our team, honestly. I don't mind keeping him on our team, even if he's a backup. Or if he is a starter and we get another edge rusher, I'm solid. I'm cool with that. But look at this effort.
Dart with
he still gets hit, and he's still going after the quarterback. I like it.
Pressure from Clowney, able to get away, and he slides down. And
like, Quinnen Williams' momentum took him over Jaxson Dart. It wasn't like he just dove on top of him like he like what? Why are we throwing a flag here?
Dart with pressure from Clowney, able to get away, and he slides down, and then pouncing on the pile.
And then he tried to hold his weight over him. He didn't even try to put all his weight into Dart. Like, that's a trash penalty. But anyways.
Quinnen Williams, and that's going to tack 15 onto the end. It's today. And it's Tracy hopping over the pile. A nice juke to the outside, and Tracy with a good run out of bounds at the Dallas 27. He gets 15. Dart finds Olszewski, and Olszewski gets the penalty yardage back and the rest of the yardage needed for a first down.
Well, look at what Donovan Wilson's doing here. Hold up. I just want to show you. He goes to the flat. Who is he defending, honestly? Because there's only one guy in the flat, and he wasn't even looking at that guy. Obviously, the guy above him, what is he doing? I swear these guys were playing like crap to get Eberflus out of here. Gotta be.
Dart finds Olszewski, and Olszewski gets the penalty yardage back and the rest of the yardage needed for a first down. They need the 7-yard line for the first. Dart looking for the end zone. Open is Tracy.
I'm telling you, they were not out there to play. They're not out there to play.
Dart looking for the end zone. Open is Tracy. It's a Giants touchdown.
Let's see what happens in here.
There's another little cover 3 look.
This is the two guys that seem to be.
Oh no, maybe it's cover 1. I don't know. Let's see. Is this man?
Let's see what happens in here. This is the two guys that seem.
Yeah, this is cover 1. This is man. He's playing basic stuff, and boy, these dudes just
to be in the middle of it.
So quarterback gets hit. Looked like James Houston got to Dart. Van Roten and Kenny Clark were tangled up initially.
Yeah, but I didn't think the hit was late. I didn't think the hit was low.
Oh, and then there's a shove from Quinnen Williams.
What? What even happened, bro?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 92. That penalty is declined.
Okay.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 41, pulling the helmet off an opponent. That penalty is accepted, will be enforced on the try. Dallas, number 41, has been disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Oh, so Donovan Ezeraku, who had a sack earlier that was negated by a penalty, he has been ejected.
For 2 from the 1 yard line.
That's
his
hand.
41 right there.
Yep.
Yeah, dog, you can't do that. What are you doing? What is going on?
And when you yank it off of the head of an opponent, that's always going to draw attention. And Donovan Ezeraku, his rookie season comes to an end with 9:48 to play in the third.
Why are you ripping dude's helmet off? That's just stupid. It's just stupid, but okay.
Wildcat.
And taking the snap, faking the handoff. Singletary thought about throwing. Now he will throw. And it's caught by Darius Slayton.
That's crazy. That was actually a pretty solid throw.
Mike Kefka is not leaving anything in the playbook today.
Peter, you had to come out.
That's actually a solid throw. That was actually a solid throw. I like that. That was cool. Hey, 2 for our mistakes.
And play your tails off and show that this defense can be good. And you haven't done that this afternoon.
Because nobody wants Eberflus back. I think I turned the game back on at this point. I missed all that. I didn't even know Ezeraku got. I didn't know. I didn't see none of that. So this is my first reaction to all that. Bro, nobody. When I heard him say this live, I turned the game back on and I was like, it's 24-10. What's going on? And then I turned it on and I heard him say that nobody wants to play for Eberflus. Like, this team did not resonate with what Eberflus was trying to sell them, man. Like, it didn't work. I think they all knew that it wasn't going to work. And nobody bought in. And nobody's even trying. You do have some talent issues on the team, though. So, it's not all on Eberflus. I think it's I think it's like a 70-30 type thing. Like 70% on Eberflus, 30% on the talent. Like, you have some talent that should have made you at least, especially after trade deadline, should have made you middle of the pack. But there's a lot that we have to replace in the offseason. That secondary is god-awful. Linebacker core, god-awful outside of Overshown. I don't think he's even playing this game. So, you got a lot to replace on this team.
Milton with some touch, floats it in to Ryan Flanoy, and Flanoy out of bounds at the Giants' 40. There is a flag down on the near sideline at the opposing 40.
Strength and how far he can throw the ball, that showed you some touch right there.
And that little shot.
Maybe that's why Jaden Blue didn't play this season. I mean, he's had some negative plays second half.
Put pitch. 3rd and 13. Quick swing Flanoy, and Flanoy down just inside the 40-yard line. Big 57-yard try for Brandon Aubrey. 35 for 43 in his career from 50-plus. And Aubrey's kick is no good.
I don't know what's been going on with Aubrey. Hopefully he can get right during the offseason. That's usually automatic for him. Crazy. A 57-yard field goal is automatic, or was automatic for somebody, but he's been missing them the last several weeks.
You have carrying this guy with you.
Not at all.
But I really, a tip of the cap to Daryl Johnston. Congratulations to you, my friend. 25 years. Here's to many, many more. Dart Nice catch by Tracy on the screen with blockers in front. And Tracy spins and twists his way for a first down. And then the ball comes out. He has the first down, straining for that extra yard. The ball pops out, and Jadeveon Clowney recovers.
He went down? What happened? Hold up. What?
I tell you, that it's...
First of all, that throw was crazy. I thought that was going to be incomplete. That throw was crazy. Crazy he got that up and then he caught it.
The epitome of what everybody talks about with Jadeveon Clowney this year is the hustle downfield. Here he is coming off the edge, working to get to the quarterback.
Oh, wow, he did fumble. Wow. And then Jadeveon Clowney's there. Look, like I said, Jadeveon Clowney's hustle guy. Respected.
On 4th and 1, Milton will keep it himself. Got a block and a first down and plenty more. Milton fighting his way along the sidelines and out of bounds.
Hey, Milton. Stop it. Don't give Shotty any ideas of putting you in for some run plays, man. Putting you in for some run plays. Dak ain't running like that no more, man. Dak ain't never ran like that, honestly. He get a little, Dak a little pigeon-toed. He a little pigeon-toed.
At the 24, Rico Payton ran it. On 1st down and 10, Milton sets up the screen for Maffa. Maffa up the sideline, and Maffa with the ball popping out at the end of the play at the 16-yard line. The officials are going to say fumble, and it's Giants football.
To see if he's on top of one of his
Well, his body was contorting like crazy. Let's see this.
teammates or one of the defenders, and that keeps the play alive before the ball comes out, or if he is down. There, he's down right there.
Okay, he was down.
So this will be coming back.
This is going to stay Dallas ball.
Look at, who is that? He looked like he in pain. Like, bruh. Ooh. Is that Cooper Beebe? I don't know.
So the expedited review has the 4th quarter with a 2nd down and goal to go for Dallas. The handoff to Phil Maffa. He's into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. It was Jaden Blue in the first half, and now Phil Maffa gets his first taste of the end zone to start the 4th. One thing we couldn't count.
Is it me, or does Joe Milton look like an off-brand CeeDee Lamb a little bit? Maybe it's just me. He look just a little bit, just a little bit. Like he looked like a great value CeeDee Lamb. I don't know.
On his situations at the end of games. We couldn't close games out. And again, this team lost 7 games decided by 1 score this season. 2nd and 8. Up the middle. Tracy, room to run, and he's tripped up across the 15. An ankle tackle from Josh Butler, but a pickup of 20 for Tyrone Tracy. 3rd down and 9, 10th play of the drive. And it's Tracy. And Tracy will push the pile down near the 12.
The Giants have run for over right at 130 yards now, 5 yards to carry. That's good work up front by that offensive line.
He almost blocked that. 130 yards, though. That's just the tail of this season, man.
The extra point is good, or the three-pointer is good, rather, for Ben Sauls.
Giants hope they can mimic what they did this year when you talk about the Bears and the Patriots.
As Milton throws it, it's intercepted by Okereke. Down he goes at the 33.
It just looked like that was about to be interception. As he threw it, it just looked like it was a bad throw, interception type throw. Just a bad throw overall. Just, yeah.
Second pick thrown this year by Joe Milton, and he threw it right to Bobby Okereke for his 2nd interception of the season.
Linebacker's going to the flat, linebacker's going down the seam, and he's going to throw it right to Bobby Okereke, who goes down the seam. You can see right there, he's in perfect position, and you wonder what Joe Milton was seeing, and that's one of the things that Brian shot.
So Jaxson Dart of the offense right back to work on 1st down. Here's Tracy trying to get to the edge. He's got the corner. Tracy down the sideline and out of bounds at the 21.
It's like every time they run the ball, it's 10 yards. But real quick on Joe Milton, man. Yeah, he's not taking Dak's job. So stop to you stupid Cowboy fans that don't watch the game, that look at stats or look at whatever y'all look at. I don't know what y'all look at. I don't even know if y'all look at stats. Joe Milton ain't got nothing on Dak, man. Honestly, I don't think he really can read a defense like that because that throw was pretty bad. But super talented, super athletic, got a good arm. Just not, I don't know. I just don't see it.
An individual 100-yard rusher. He's 2 yards short of that. Dart on the run, chased by guess who? It's Clowney again.
David Clowney having the best game of the season in a game that don't matter. But hey, I'm not gonna get on him. Like I said, I want him back, but yeah, the rest of the defense just playing like straight garbage. That boy said I'll put some good film out today.
On third down, Dart throws to Tracy. He's got the first down and out of bounds at the 6. It'll be first and goal for the Giants as they second and goal. It's Singletary picking his way up the middle, and Singletary down in for the touchdown.
And there it is, 30 points a game. Typical Cowboys defense from typical 2025 Cowboys defense, 30 points a game. You play the Cowboys, you're going to get 30 points. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like this year. 30 points. Easy work.
And, that's where the block is, but he's able to kind of jump to the outside. And then, how many times do we see this? It's like the mobile tush push. And maybe some different reasons why they were in last place in the NFC West last year. Injuries, a lot of other things that went along with that. But they were able to right the ship and make the playoffs this year as well.
And on 3rd and 10, the incompletion in the direction of Jonathan Mingo.
Oh, yeah, I got to do it. Mingo appearance. Whoa. Yeah. Mingo sighting. Jonathan Mingo sighting. What did we trade for Mingo? Like a 3rd round pick or something? Like, that was crazy. And you barely see that man on the field. It's insane.
And Milton wanted to hand that one off. There was no one there. And that's sort of a fitting end to the Cowboys season. The final play of this game.
Yeah, that was garbage. That's all she wrote, guys. What a season. This has been a garbage season. Garbage. Trash. Poo water. Like I said earlier, this has been probably one of the worst seasons I've ever watched, especially defensively. And the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and this is my take. Jerry Jones, I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't know if it's, to make the team more interesting, but Jerry Jones does not know how to build a good defense. We've had a good defense maybe a handful of times, 4 or 5 times in the last 30 years since I think we had one with Wade Phillips, and then we had Dan Quinn in there. We had a couple years somewhere else in there where we had a good defense, but I can't remember the years off the top of my head. But it just sucks that I think that 2014 season we had a solid defense. Anyways, I'm getting off subject. What I'm trying to say is we've had some good defenses along the way here and there, but it's never complete. It's like we have good players. We have good star players, but it never meshes well with the system. We never have a complete system put together. Or when our defense is good, then our offense is just bad. You know what I'm saying? So we've had, I think, like I said, it's rare that we've had a complete team. The year that I really felt like we had a complete team was probably, I would say, that 2014 was a crazy year. That team was really solid. Maybe the year where we lost in the second round to the 49ers, and we held the 49ers. Didn't we hold the 49ers with like 17 points or something? Like, it was something crazy. It was just a couple bad plays. I think, what's his name? Hurt himself. Tony Pollard. Man. So Tony Pollard, I think that's the year he broke his ankle. I think he broke his ankle playing the 49ers. I think we were literally about to score, and Tony Pollard broke his ankle off of that hip drop tackle. It's just bad luck, man. I think that year was a really good year. That was one of the years, and Dak played like complete garbage that year too, in the playoffs. But it's rare that we have a complete cohesive team where everything is working well. Like we have, like this year, the offense was working well, and the defense is the worst in the league. Probably historically one of the worst defenses to ever step foot on an NFL field. It's just sad, man. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm praying that the Eagles don't win a Super Bowl. The way that they're playing, I don't see it. I think it's going to be one of those NFC West teams, Seattle, 49ers, Rams. I'd much rather Seattle or the Rams win the Super Bowl than the Eagles. 49ers fans, 49ers are just like the Cowboys in red and gold. Like, they'll get to the Super Bowl, then they lose. They just get to the Super Bowl and lose. It's like we get to the first, second round and lose. They get to the Super Bowl and lose. But anyways, I don't see them beating Seattle again, or beating the Rams, or even I don't even know if the 49ers can beat the Eagles, honestly. That's going to be an interesting matchup. But with that being said, man, next year's going to be interesting. Hopefully we get Matt Eberflus out of here. We get some O linemen on offense. I think that's all we need. I think we need to get rid of Terrence Steele. And then we need to revamp this defense completely. I think we need new linebackers, new secondary, edge rusher, and a new defensive coordinator. That would be what I would do this offseason. You can get linebackers, you can get maybe some secondary help in the free agency, and then in the draft we got a plethora of picks in the draft. So you can do, if Jerry is aggressive, he can do some good stuff in the draft. So hopefully we can find some talent there, and then revamp this defense with a good defensive coordinator. Because if Eberflus is back next year, man, I don't know. I really don't know. But with that being said, guys, DC4L, I'm glad we were able to do this season. More videos will come. I'll be doing some Eagles hate watches. But, follow me on all the socials. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to say. And I'm out.